Hello everybody. A lot of people have been asking me what's normal life like in China, so I thought I'd pick on a few things here where I live in Shanghai. So I live in the former French concession, so there's a lot of buildings that look like that, very European looking. I'll show you a lane in a moment. And I'm surrounded by coffee shops because everywhere you turn there's a coffee shop here in China. For the people that don't live in lane houses, they live in apartment buildings like that. So Shanghai is dotted with lane houses, apartment buildings and mansions. Here in Shanghai, a lot of people live in lane houses, which were built when it was the French concession. And it's a nice way for communities to stay together. And the concession is filled with the most beautiful Art Deco architecture. And it's dotted with beautiful mansions. People love their noodles here in Shanghai. It's the national dish. And this noodle shop is actually Michelin rated. And you can get a bowl of noodles for about $3. So on a typical corner in the French concession, you have a coffee bar, Big Sur Coffee. You have a seafood restaurant, which is all 3 floors of that building. You have an empty lane, which is they're going to knock down and put something new up. And you have a food store. So you can see it looks just like small towns all over the world. And this is a typical food market. It has some international food like jam, see that? Just like you get back home. And it has milk, you know, all the basic things that you'd expect. This is one of my favorites because they have a lot of English things. Here is a bagel shop. So they have some quite unusual combinations, red bean and butter. But you can get the, you know, smoked salmon and cream cheese bagel just the way you like it. This is the Pocket Park, where people come with their pets. One of the things I love is the trees here in the French concession. They were planted obviously back in the earlier part of the 20th century, and they provide the most wonderful shade in the summer. And then in the winter they cut them back so that their sunshine can get into the buildings. One of my very favourite dishes here in China is danbing, which is a pancake. You can see the lady making it there. It costs about $1.10, and it's a big pancake with whatever you want to put, what kind of filling you want in it, and it's so delicious. This is my danbing, so you can see the shredded potato, egg, a crispy wafer, lettuce, and some spices in there. And I've got to tell you, it is delicious. What I love about street food here is it's all owner operated. Every place is a mom and pop store. This is a little dumpling place. So after a little walk around the neighborhood, I love to come to my favorite Sicilian coffee shop. They do coffee and pastries here at Nonna. The guy that owns it has about 4 or 5 of them. They're tiny little places and I love it. Super authentic, and you can see sitting in the sunshine in the French concession. Life in Shanghai is not that bad.
小红书